So, I kind of wanted to try something new today. Now obviously this is not a Battlefield video, but rather a look at a game that I have recently gotten into. Now that game is obviously Insurgency, and the reason I decided to make a video on this game is because I feel like this is a better game than Battlefield, and also a majority of you guys suggested that I make a video for Insurgency on Twitter. Now by the way, if you aren't following me on there already, then click the link in the description. Now as some of you guys may know already, I only play about 2 games a majority of the time while I game, DayZ and Battlefield pretty much, so I felt like trying something new for a change. Now I have to say, this game definitely takes a fair bit of time to learn. It's one of, if not the most tactical first-person shooter title that I have had a chance to play. Now altogether, I've given this game about 3 to 4 hours at the most, so I am still pretty new and kind of learning the basics. But the weapons have a lot of recoil, but they do kill in about 1 to 2 shots, so that kind of adds to the tactical aspect for this game. Now, you do actually have to use cover to its full potential in Insurgency due to the very low amount of damage you can take. So when you're kind of first getting started, try to use as much cover as possible whenever you're changing positions or whenever you're in a firefight. Now you are going to learn pretty fast that peeking corners and taking your time is a huge benefactor to winning. You also have an in-game VoIP system that allows you to kind of communicate with your team, which is kind of essential in this game. Now compared to Battlefield, this game uses in-game communication to its full potential. People actually call out other players, use a lot of teamwork since there isn't really a good spotting system in the game to begin with. So once you kind of get established and you know what the hell you're doing, this game can be a whole lot of fun. Now my favorite map so far has to be either District or Contact. District is set in an urban environment along with Contact. Now the only real difference between the two is that Contact is actually set at nighttime, so if you are getting into Insurgency, I really recommend trying out those 2 maps. They're just a whole lot of fun to play and quite unique from the other 10 that are in the game. Now Insurgency runs off the Source engine, which is a pretty basic engine to be totally honest. I'm fairly certain all of the Counterstrike games run off of this engine, but don't take my word on that. Pretty much the only game that I know for sure runs on Source would be Counterstrike Source, hence Source in the title. But anyways, there are 2 different types of game modes to actually play in Insurgency. You have co-op versus AI, which is essentially other players and yourself fighting against bots. Now these AI bots are pretty difficult and challenging at times. You still have to use tactics against them, but overall, playing against AI can help you get a little experience with the game. Now the second set of modes is just multiplayer modes where it's strictly PvP styled modes. Now I do kind of prefer PvP over AI simply because it adds a competitive vibe to this game. Now with that said, some people might expect this game to kind of play out like Counter-Strike does. Well, it actually doesn't. I kind of like to look at this game as a mix between Counter-Strike and America's Army Proving Grounds, or Proving Grounds, however you say it. America's Army offers the look, while Counter-Strike offers the tactics and feel to this game that really draws you in and kind of gets you to keep wanting to play. Anyhow, I've taken up enough of your time. That's just about all I wanted to say about Insurgency. It's a great game if you're looking to fill the void for Battlefield, since it is getting a bit stale at the moment. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more Insurgency videos, I'll definitely bring them to you guys if you want them. Just make sure to leave a like and or a comment down below letting me know. And if you are not a subscriber just yet, now is a great time to become one. Whether you like commentaries or just news and information about games, then definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel. But anyways, this has been Zainov, and I'll see you in the next one.